Okay, good morning, everybody. Algebra 2. We are doing Y6 through Y8. Algebra 2, let's see, where are we? Y6 through Y8. What's this one? Y6. Okay, here we go. The terminal side of an angle is in standard position, intersects the unit circle at blah, 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 blah. So you should have a unit circle attached to this assignment right here. And my first note to you guys is every coordinate on the terminal side of an angle on the unit circle is in the form of cosine sine. Okay, so this thing right here, 13/85, that's actually the cosine of the angle, and 84/85, that's actually the sine of the angle. So it's actually that easy. Every single coordinate on the unit circle is in that format. All right. If you didn't get the unit circle, get out of here. I have it here, right down here. Here it is. Here's the unit circle. So as you can see here, there's a whole bunch of coordinates all over this thing. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. All those things like that. Those are coordinates. They're all in the format of cosine sine. Every single one. Cosine theta, comma. Gosh, where's my comma? That's got it. Oh, there it is. Comma. Sine theta. It just disappeared. I don't need. We'll come back to this. Don't worry. All right, let's go back to that problem. Boom. Where am I? This one. So cosine sine. So it's saying, hey, what's the sine of that point? So you literally just say 84/85. That would be your answer. 84/85 would be your answer there. 84/85. Boom. And you're done. Just like that. Cool. Okay. Terminal side of an angle on the unit circle. What is the tangent? So again, one more time. Every single coordinate is in the format of cosine and sine of the angle. The tangent is equal to the sine divided by cosine. So I'm just going to take those 2 points and divide them. 8/17 divided by 15/17. So many fractions, so gross. But the nice thing about this is they each have the same denominator. So they kind of just cancel out. 17 just kind of go away. So your final answer is 8/15. 8/15. So there it is. The tangent of any coordinate is sine over cosine. Sine is 8/17, cosine is 15/17. So you divide them. They have the same denominator, so they go away. You're left with 8/15, and that would be your answer. 8/15. Done. Okay, lovely. Go. Secant. So we know that the secant is the flip of cosine. All right, so here's the cosine of the theta. What is the secant? The secant of theta is just the flip of cosine. So I'm just going to take that cosine, 3/5, and I'm just going to literally just flip it. All right, so I get the secant of theta is equal to 5/3. The flip of cosine, so or the inverse of cosine, so it's just 5/3. That would be your answer, 5/3. Ta-da! We're all geniuses, man. We are amazing. Oh shoot, where'd it go? There it is. Cotangent. So again, that's the flip of tangent. So if tangent is sine over cosine, then cotangent would equal cosine over sine. So if we have that's your cosine there, that's your sine. Again, every single coordinate is in the format of cosine sine. I'm just going to divide those two numbers out. So it's -7/25 divided by 24/25, like that. And yay, they have the same denominator, so they go away. So my answer is -7/24. So cotangent is the flip of sine, or tangent. Tangent sine over cosine, so cotangent is cosine over sine. A lot of like weird trig terms here. Goodness gracious. And they have the same denominator, so they cancel out. So -7/24. If that one was kind of confusing to you, just rewind it and listen to it again. Thank you. And what is this one? Sine. All right. So every single trig function or a coordinate is in the format of cosine sine. I'm just going to keep repeating that. Cosine sine, cosine sine, cosine sine. And this one's saying, hey, what's the sine function, or what's the sine of the angle? So that's root 15 over 10. So that goes there. Root 15 over 10. Right answer in simplified, rationalized form. And that already is, so done. Smart score of 68. Ooh, we're getting up there. All right, what's next? Smart score of 81. What is the cosecant? So the cosecant is the flip of sine. So if that is sine right there, I'm just going to flip that, and that's going to be the cosecant. So 1 over sine is the cosecant. So 85 84ths would be the cosecant. Cosecant is the flip of sine. There's sine, 84 85ths. So flip that, you give you the cosecant. Man, flying. Wow, what's just happened there? All right, so we're up to Y7 now. All right, so we're just doing Y6 through Y8. Y7, it says, evaluate the sine of 30, write your answer in simplified rationalized form. So this is using the unit circle now. So I'm just going to zoom out of this and go to the unit circle, pull that up. So it says, look at the sine of 30 degrees and leave it in simplified rationalized form. So check this out. Here's 30 degrees right here, okay? And here's my coordinate with that degree there. And you know that every coordinate is in the format of cosine, sine. Cosine and sine. Oh, gosh, this is a tough one to write on. So the sine of 30 would just be 1/2. The sine of 30 would just be 1/2. All right, so I'm just going to go back to my problem that I just had up there. And there it is. The sine of 30 is just 1/2. Using the unit circle, I know that now. 1 over 2. That would be my answer. Hit submit, and you're done. Okay. Evaluate. What's the sine of pi over 3? So now we're in radians. It's okay. So let's go back to our unit circle. I'm just going to zoom back out of there, go to the unit circle, and it says pi over 3. Let me delete all this other stuff that I just wrote here. So if you look at the unit circle, go around it, you see there's degrees here, and there's radians. Okay, so there's degrees and radians. 60 degrees is the same thing as pi over 3 radians, and we'll talk about that later on. But for now, just know that pi over 3 it's called radians. And here it is, right there, pi over 3. And it says, what's the sine? So that's going to be that one right there. There's your coordinate. Every coordinate is in the format of cosine sine. So root 3 over 2 would be my answer for the sine of pi over 3. Sine of pi over 3 is root 3 over 2. So I'm just going to zoom back out, go over here, and sine of pi over 3, I know that's root 3 over 2. So that's what I'm going to write, actually, inside my box, root 3 over 2. And it says, leave it in simplified, rationalized form, which it is, root 3 over 2. That's using the unit circle. Smart score of 28, smart score of 55, all right. Evaluate, write your answer in simplified, rationalized form, do that round. So cosine of 90, so I'm just going to go back to my unit circle here. Okay, cosine of 90, so here I am, unit circle. I'm just going to erase what I had before. And going to go to 90 degrees, so here's 90 right here, and the cosine is the first number. Every point, I'm confusing my words here, is in the format of cosine sine. So cosine is 0. So cosine of 90 is 0. It's a nice easy one. 0. Hit submit. Done. What do we got here? Tangent of 120. So we know that the tangent is equal to sine over cosine. So I'm going to go to my unit circle, go to 120, and divide those two things, sine over cosine. So I'm going to zoom out. Tangent of 120. I'm going to go up here and erase what I had before. Bye-bye. So here we go. Where's 120? You got 30, 45, 60, 90, 120. There it is. So I'm looking at those things right there. And I know that the tangent is sine over cosine. So I'm going to do root 3 over 2 divided by negative 1 over 2. Thankfully, they have the same denominators, so they just kind of cancel out. Thank goodness. So I'm just going to cancel those denominators out. 2 goes away. That goes away. So your final answer, so tangent of 120, here it is 120, is sine over cosine. So root 3 over 2 divided by negative 1/2. 2's cancel out. I just get root 3 over negative 1, which is just negative root 3. All right, negative root 3. So I'm just going to go back to my problem here. Here it is. And I can just write that down. It's equal to negative root 3. Yay, negative root 3. I did it. Boom, there it is. Next question. Smart score of 81. Ooh, take a look at that angle that they give you. They say negative 2 pi. Oh, so cosine of negative 2 pi. All right, let's go to our unit circle. There it is. I'm just going to erase what I had before. Erase. Can I actually erase the entire thing all at once? That'd be cool if I could. Oh, well. Erase. So, negative angle. Everything always starts at 0, obviously. It starts at 0. And I'm going to go the entire way around the circle. But since it's negative, I'm going to go down. So instead of going up first, right, up like that and get positives, I'm going to go, up and get positives. I'm going to go down. So negative. Now watch this. And it says 2 pi. So look at that. 3 over 2 pi is 1.5. Sorry. That's the other way around. That's negative 1/2 pi. Up to here, that would be negative 1 pi. So halfway around the circle, pi is 180 degrees. That's 1 pi. So to get 2 pi, I have to go the other half. Right there. So you're back to where you started. So full time around the circle is 2 pi. Is 2 pi. Have you guys seen that before? 2 pi r? No? Anything? 2 pi r is circumference of a circle. Wow, that's right. Or pi times the diameter. 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference of a circle. And there it is. One full time around the circle. There's 1 pi. And that would, so one full circle would be 2 pi. So it says, what's the cosine of negative 2 pi? Well, here's your coordinate right here. Let me do that in a different color. There's your coordinate right there. Cosine is 1. And there we go. So I'm just going to go back to my problem. It says, what's the cosine of negative 2 pi? Well, I just went full time around the circle. The coordinate's 1, 0. So the cosine is just 1. That's a nice, easy question. Submit. Done. Okay, very good. Tangent of 180 degrees. So we know that the tangent is equal to sine over cosine. Boom, there it is. Let's go to our unit circle and take a look at 180 degrees. Let's see what we got here. Let me erase everything. I wish I could just like hit a button and just disappear everything, but I can't. So tangent, here's 180. So I can go from 0 all the way around to 180. It'd be the same thing as tangent of pi. Keep that in mind because they're both radians and degrees now. The same exact thing. So the tangent is sine over cosine. So that it would be tangent of pi is equal to 0 over negative 1, which would just be equal to 0. 0 over negative 1 is just 0. So now you may be wondering, wait, you said tangent of pi is tangent of 180. Yes, they are the same exact thing. I can give you radians or degrees. They mean the exact same thing. All right, so tangent of 180 is equal to sine over cosine, or 0 over 1. So let's go back to our question. There it is right there. And we know that tangent of 180 is equal to 0 over negative 1, which is just 0. 0. Hit submit. Done. Cool. And there we go. Ooh, look at this one. Negative 9/4 pi. Negative 9/4 pi, and it wants the cosine of it. Ugh, gross. This is going to be so hard. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do this one. I don't get it. Mr. Stefan, I don't get it. Hold on. Just breathe. Breathe for a second. Breathe. Negative 9/4 pi. Okay. Let's go back to our unit circle. Who would have thought? Unit circle. Erase everything. I wish I just had a button, but I don't. All right, so first I'm going to count regularly. Let's say I'm at 0. I'm starting at 0, and I'm going up. All right, so take a look at this. Take a look at that. Through that little curve I just wrote, here's 1/4. Ready for this? This is 1/2, right? That's really 2/4. Take a look at the next one. 3/4. And this is really 4/4. Let me do that again. Here I am at 0. 1/4. 2/4. 3/4. 4/4. What's 4 divided by 4? Oh, 1 pi. Let me keep going here. 5/4. 6/4. 6/4 just reduces to 3 over 2. 7/4. And 8/4. Oh, what's 8/4 reduced to? Oh, 2. 8 divided by 4 is 2, which we know a full circle is now 2 pi. Okay, so let me do that one more time. Let me delete all this stuff. So let's say I do that again. But this time I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go negative. All right, so if I'm at 0 right here, and I go down now, I would have -1, -1/4, -2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. This would be 8/4 again. Right, that would be 8/4 again. Do it one more time, 9/4. See, I'm just kind of counting around the circle. And I can keep on going. I can go up to 99/4. I can keep on going as much times around the circle as I want to, and just do fourths. I'm counting by fourths of the circle, a quarter of the circle. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me do that one more time. So I'm going to start at 0. Here I am at 0. I'm going to go -9/4. So there's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4. So here I am right here. And it says the cosine of that. It wants the cosine of that. And we know that every coordinate is written in the format of cosine sine. So boom, there's your cosine. √2 over 2. √2 over 2. Okay. Lovely. √2 over 2 would be my answer. And √2 over 2. And there you have it, guys. Hit submit, and you're done. All right. That's it. That's the Y7-ish? Yeah, sure. Y7-ish. All right. That's good enough for me. Good luck with everything. Have a good day.